What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over our stock market watch list for this week. So if you guys like these videos, make sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Let's try to get 1,000 likes on this video. And today we're just going to hop straight into it. So guys, we got a big week this week. We got CPI, we got a bunch of company earnings. These earnings plays we're going to go into later down this week, but if you guys are ready, make sure to like and subscribe, turn on my post notifications so you're noticing every time I post, and let's go ahead and get into it. But guys, first of all, we got a ton of stocks. So the first stock I'm going to be looking at is ticker symbol GCTK. You guys know from my penny stock video, we're looking big into this one. So this one has a presentation at Tech Bio later down this week. So I want you guys to pay attention to this one. Take a look at the 1 month, guys. There's so much gaps to fill on this stock. If you guys look at a stock chart and zoom out, you're gonna see that there's a bunch of gaps to fill. We got some at 20 cents, we got some at 30 cents, and there's a big gap between that 60 and 80 cent range. So huge targets for those. Obviously down 93% in the past 3 months, but if we can get some sort of short squeeze in the pre-market or during the market, that would be great. Okay, we're looking at this throughout the week. So major watch on Monday and Tuesday for ticker symbol GCTK. I'm not going to go over this one too much because our previous videos have been about it. So let's go ahead and jump into the next stock. Guys, the next stock I'm going to be looking at is ticker symbol BHAT. This is Blue Hat Entertainment. Guys, these guys hold a ton of gold, and I just want to show you on the week. This is down 0.46 past week. And the thing about this is most likely going to be an offering play. So they already dropped their offering, right? They dropped their offering for 7 cents. So I'm going to be looking to grab this on a dip down towards the low 8 to 7 cents range. I'm going to be looking for a particular bounce on this. As you can see on the month, this one is down 29.02%. But you can see that there's been multiple spikes to 15 cents. There's been another spike to 12 cents. And we recently hit 20 cents in the pre-market before we got that offering. So this one is a huge one. I'm going to be looking into adding on the dips. Like this market, I'm just saying, guys, I've been saying this for the past videos, is a very hot penny stock market. So I want you today, right? I want you before the market opens, go ahead, get a ton of stocks to look at, whether it be ETFs, whether it be dividends, whether it be penny stocks or stocks you're looking to average down on. These red days in the market should be for you guys to go ahead and load up on the dip, right? If you've been eyeing a stock that you've been liking, go ahead and add some, right? Go ahead and add to your position, because these red days don't last forever. And for whatever reason, you should be happy that there's a red day. You should be happy that there's days to add for your stocks. You've been seeing my GlucoTrack progress, right? I've been adding on the dips on GlucoTrack. These red days, man, they give me so much more opportunity. So that's why you should be happy when there's a red day. And also, there's so much other opportunity in the stock market, right? We've been going over penny stocks. We've been going over AMD and NVDA. There's also ETFs. There's also dividends like the Schwab, right? SCHD. I got to make a video on that soon. But great stocks are getting discounted rates. And also, we have the golden week of earnings coming up soon. So you guys have a lot to look at. Keep adding on those dips. Keep piling cash to load up on the dips, guys. These gifts are from these dips. So keep an eye on these guys. Make sure you write down some stocks you're looking at. Let's go ahead and get into the next stock. All right, guys. So the next stock is going to be ticker symbol NVDA. We're going to be covering NVDA and also AMD. These semiconductor stocks have been beaten down, but this gives us a ton of opportunity, whether it be adding the dip or looking at support ranges to trade off from. So previously we were at a 136 range for NVIDIA. However, we're falling down towards that $133 range. So what I want you guys to do for homework is go ahead and write down those resistances and supports for NVIDIA. On the week on NVIDIA, this is down $10. This is down 7.52% in the past week. On the month, this is down 2.63%. But if you take a look at the month chart, make sure you notice something, okay? Look at this right here. Where did NVIDIA go down to, okay? NVIDIA has went down all the way to 129.71, or 129, right? 128.71. I want you guys to know that there's still more room for NVIDIA to fall down to, right? But you guys should be prepared, right? You guys should be marking this on your chart so you know when to see a bounce incoming, okay? But for now, the closest support to this area is in the 133. So obviously NVIDIA is down 1.38% overnight. A lot of stocks have been taking beatings recently, but that gives us a chance to load in on the dips, guys. Okay, so I want you guys to be cautious. You could see that NVIDIA pushed down to 133, but still bounced. So this is going to be a key area, guys. I want you guys to look at the opening range breakout and then see what side it goes to, okay? And make some day trades out of that, okay? So look, we're gonna hit trade options. I'm gonna be looking at the January 17th call options. We're gonna be looking at the 135 calls, okay? And also, if it gets closer up there, we're gonna be looking at 140, but 140 is not a key watch right now. Right now, a key watch for us is gonna be the 135 call. And guys, if NVIDIA goes ahead and breaks 132, be on the lookout for the 130 put, okay? It's nice to trade in the market trend, and currently the S&P 500 is in a bearish downfall, so we want to see where we're headed in the market always. So it's great to trade the trend. It's not that great to trade against it, but if you see opportunity, go ahead and take it, right? Go ahead, hold the trigger, go ahead and take the opportunity, guys. We're going to be looking at the NVIDIA 130 put, but for this one, I would get time out, right? Because you want to be seeing this during a while, okay? You want to be looking at this during a long time, because these moves on these stocks take a while. So you want to make sure you buy time, guys. Take a look at the 130 put, and this is only if NVIDIA falls below 132, okay? These stocks have more room to go down, so we want to be looking into puts, but also we want to be looking into calls in case of a reversal. So I want you guys to take away this. Look at the opening range breakout on NVIDIA. Go ahead, chart the pre-market levels, and this will guide you, okay? This will guide you, and make sure you mark your resistances, some at 136, some at 138, and then 140s and so on, okay? So that's for NVIDIA. Let's go ahead and take a look at AMD, guys. All right, guys, for AMD and NVIDIA is just looking the same, right? AMD and NVIDIA, they look the exact same, but look, AMD is down 1.08% overnight. On the week, this is down 8.90% in the past week, and on the month, this is down 10.78%. So I want you guys to look for seller exhaustion when it comes for AMD, whether it be in the first 5 minutes of the market opening or the first 30 minutes of the market opening. I really want you guys to look for seller exhaustion on all these major stocks. We got NVIDIA, we got AMD, we got Palantir, okay? So I haven't went over Palantir yet, but for AMD, guys, let's go ahead and take a look. Once again, I'm gonna hit trade options. We're gonna be looking at the 115 call. These are similarly priced in premiums from NVIDIA and AMD for these incremental calls, but we're going to be taking a look at both of those for a day trade coming tomorrow, okay? So for puts, guys, once again, I want you to take into account if AMD goes down to 112, let's look for a flush to 100, okay? Because once again, a lot of support has broken down for AMD compared to NVIDIA. So once support breaks down, we're going to be looking for a bearish movement, okay? So we're going to play both sides here, right? We're going to be looking for calls on the open range breakout, puts for bearishness, okay? So I want you guys to take in fact that the S&P 500, okay, is falling down quite a bit, but that's fine, right? We can always add these stocks on the dips. I know a ton of people who've been buying up AMD. I know a ton of people who've been buying up Apple. I know a ton of people who've been buying up NVIDIA, Tesla, etc. The list goes on and on. Guys, next up, we're going to be looking at ticker symbol SPY, the Spider S&P 500 ETF. This is at 578.37. So we haven't seen these levels in quite a while, but I want you guys to notice this 577 level and this upper level of 580. So we're going to be trading in this range, wherever it breaks down to, okay? I want you guys to really keep an eye on this, assuming that you're day trading all these high tech stocks for pennies, guys. Go ahead and make sure and look if there's a dip, okay? But for the week, guys, the S&P 500 is down 2.32% in the past week, but we want to make sure we're out here, okay? We're going to be out here. We're going to be looking for the golden earnings week in a couple of weeks. But guys, take a look at the month, okay? We're down almost 5%. This is your time, okay? This is your time before extreme greed heats. Slowly dollar cost average. Keep on adding to your position all the stocks you love, whether it be Apple, whether it be NVIDIA, whether it be Tesla, right? Look for those key companies, stick to it, dollar cost average. Okay, guys, take a look at this. If we're going below 577 for SPY, look for the downside, okay? I'm pretty sure we went down 10 points about on Friday for last week. So I want you guys to keep an eye on that, okay? Keep an eye on what's trending right now. Keep an eye on what's happening. What happened Friday? Did you go ahead, journal? Did you go ahead, take a look what happened? Did you look at the market price action that occurred Friday and last week? I want you guys to keep those in note so you can go ahead and prepare for this week. But guys, let's go ahead and look at the next stock. Guys, let's go ahead and take a look at ticker symbol BA, Boeing. You guys know that we've been liking the stock since the 150. So Boeing is sitting right around the 200-day moving average, which is acting as a key support level for the stock. So if it goes below the 200-day moving average, I would look for puts. But as we're balancing on this 172 level, this is setting up for a bull flag, okay? So I want you guys to take a look, okay? On the week, it is sitting up 1.21% the past week. On the month, it is up 2.79% the past month. Guys, Boeing has some major consolidation right now, but I would be looking for a breakout play on Boeing, okay? A lot of airlines have been heating up. I know that a airline had an earnings report last week, so overall looking pretty good for the airline sector, guys. So let's go ahead and look at trade options. I'm going to be eyeing the 175 call if we go ahead and break over 173.50, okay? Does that make sense, guys? I'm going to be looking for a breakout of this bull flag, and since we're on a 200-day moving average, this acts as good support for Boeing, okay? And for puts, I'm going to be looking at anything if Boeing goes ahead, moves below 170, and also 168 is a good factor. So keep your guys' eyes on these levels. Let's go ahead and move on to the next stock. Guys, the next stock is going to be ticker symbol PLTR. This one has been getting beat up. Once again, this is down 2.75% in the overnight, 2.74 now, guys. Take a look at this. Palantir is down 18% in the past week, and also on the month, this is down 6% in the past month. So guys, I want you guys to look at the $61 level and the $65 level. I want you guys to see a zone of buying on Palantir, all right? I want you guys to see some consolidation in the $61 level between 61 and 65, okay? Coach is going to be looking for a little bit of a bounce on Palantir if we sell down even more, okay? So this is your time. This is your time to execute your trades once you see extreme fear, okay? When others panic, we pounce in, we get the dip, we go ahead and profit on the way up. Also, if we sell down too much, right, we go ahead and look for the downside, okay? So for Palantir, I'm going to be looking mainly at the $70 call options, guys. These ones are sitting at 115, but for a major bounce, right, look for time, guys. Look for time. Look for something like the January 31st call sitting at 280, right? Look for these call options that are farther out. Once again, let the pros go ahead and do the day trades with the shorter day to expirations, okay? Those ones require more risk, okay? If you have a higher risk tolerance, you look for those. Otherwise, when you're playing long term, you go ahead and give yourself time, okay? And for puts, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the $60 put on the long side down, okay? So if it breaks support below 61, it's time to look at more puts for Palantir, okay? Otherwise, if it breaks up to 66, let's look at longing Palantir, okay? For this major bounce off the sell-off, all right? So there's a lot of market factors that are hitting right now. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. So guys, make sure you prepare for tomorrow, whether it be charting, whether it be, looking at where to allocate your money, whether it be marking the opening range break, the pre-market support, the pre-market resistance. There's so much stuff happening this week, so I need you guys to stay focused. Also, TSM earnings are later down this week, so guys, be on the lookout for an earnings run-up for TSM. If not, we got so much more earnings run-ups in 2 weeks, so I want you guys to be prepared. Make sure you do homework, guys. Remember, most people see the end result, very few consider the journey. Guys, we do videos just like this every day, so if you guys want to see more of these videos, click right here. Make sure to like and subscribe, and guys, good luck tomorrow. Coach believes in each and every one of you. Coach out.